So everything always comes back to zero. Everything in your life. Especially as like in this game, in this life, your energy goes down to zero. You go down to zero. Your money goes down to zero. Everything. It always comes back to you and you're by yourself. Dealing with nothingness. You have to start from there. A lot of us guys, we don't want to start from zero. We believe the world that we already have is perfectly in place. It's built because we're attached. The thing with me in my life, I had to start from zero all over again, over and over. Energetically, I had to start over everything times. Every guy that I know does not want to do that. Their identity that they live in their life through is comfortable. And they feed off of that. They live off of that. But that's not really them. That's a mask. You'll realize this when you get to the point in your life and you're kind of in a situation where like, dang, you may need help. And you have nobody, right? You feel as that though, right? That is true. Because when a guy's in his early stages of life, he's usually going through a dark period. A transitioning. A lot of guys stay there and they never get out. You gotta be willing to start from zero. You have to. Yes, nobody has you, but they're there for you, so you know what you do? You let that go. You let them go. And you start from zero. You start with yourself. Bottom line, it doesn't matter if it may seem lonely, because it is going to. That's where you and yourself be. Come close. You're able to be focused. Because these things out of here are just grabbing onto your focus, really. You know, that's where the true state lives, at the 0 point. And now you're able to contain all your energy, not giving energy outside of yourself all the fucking time. And you're by yourself. You don't gotta run with it. You stay balanced. And you live life towards that. Unless you have to do things important. I understand that. But most guys don't want to do that. We're attached to that. We don't want to start from zero. We have this safe haven that we think it is, but in reality, there isn't. You see what the system is going on, especially with Iran or whatever the case is. What if something happens? That's going to be on you. You're going to have to start from zero. Especially if you go down in the front lines or whatever the case is and you come back, your life is going to start from zero all over again. So if it's mandated by the government, you're going to listen. But when it's about your life, you don't want to listen. Like, come on now. It doesn't make sense. Putting your life first requires that, meaning that the life that you was living, you wasn't really living your life. You was living your life for people. And that you would really have to restart from going down from a baby all the way to a teenager to an adult. You'd have to reset that identity and kind of almost separate yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a very long task, painstaking task. You're going to realize so much about everyone around you and yourself that you can only just go forward. You can't really go back to that. This is why guys never start from zero and they stay attached. It feels better than to see the true reality for what it is. And they stay in this dark period and they never get off. They never do. Rarely that you will ever see it. You got to start from zero. Everything comes out to zero. That's just the bottom line. To be honest with you. Zero.